Honey's the daughter, full of bright light. Harry's her dad, guiding her right. Shoulder to shoulder through the good and the bad. Faithful forever, that's Honey and Dad. Sharing their hearts out with stories so true. Laughs, tears, and wisdom, all waiting for you. Rest for the weary, joy for the sad. For the stuff you hold dearly, watch Honey and Dad. Don't miss their show, or you'll miss out on the gold. Faith, family, love stories never get old. From laughter to lessons, they've got it all here. With love in each moment, and faith ever near. Tune in for the journey, the joy and the cheer. Rest for the weary, joy for the sad. For the stuff you hold dearly, watch Honey and Dad. Don't miss their show, or you'll miss out on the gold. Faith, family, love stories never get old. From laughter to lessons, we've got it all here. With love in each moment, and faith ever near. Tune in for the journey, the joy and the cheer. Rest for the weary, joy for the sad. For the stuff you hold dearly, watch Honey and Dad. Honey's the daughter, full of bright light. Harry's her dad, guiding her right. Shoulder to shoulder through the good and the bad. Faithful forever, that's Honey and Dad.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, my face is
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Honey and Harry
Oh,
Show. Sorry, we got wrapped up talking over here. Welcome to the Honey and Harry Show. I'm Honey.
And I'm Harry, sitting in Mr. Producer's chair tonight.
Yes, and it has been a couple months, huh, Dad?
Yes, about 2 months.
Yeah, it's been a couple months. We had a busy summer, very, very busy summer, it was a good summer.
And I'm preparing to go back to school.
Oh yeah, and Dad is going back to school, which we're going to do a show on that.
Oh, for sure.
He's going back to school and teaching at LSU, Mr. Smarty Pants over there. You know,
The kids are the smart ones.
I know he's gonna teach AI. Is that what it is, Dad?
That's right.
AI to chemical engineering students.
I need an AI 001.
Yeah, I need a lot of AI. I don't even know really what the AI is. So, anyways, but today we have a really, really well tonight. We have a great guest. I'm so excited. My sister-in-law is the one that suggested for you to come on. It's her aunt, and it's Aunt Jennifer, but I'm gonna call you Jennifer Richardson.
Yeah.
And she does the whole cleanup. Is it
Keep Tiger Town
I'm
beautiful.
sorry, keep Tiger Town beautiful. You see the garbage cans everywhere. I've been kind of like I've noticed it how everything's getting slowly but surely cleaned up, and it's like, who's doing that? Why didn't I really know about that? I don't know why, but just I didn't know. So my sister-in-law was like, you know what? You need to have Aunt Jennifer on. So I'm sorry, I'm going to call you Aunt Jennifer.
That's so sweet. You can.
I know. So anyways, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So this is exciting. So I kind of want to start, and I'm going to get her to tell like the real stuff that goes on. And I think she's being led by God
Yeah.
to do a lot of this work.
Yes.
Which
Absolutely.
I love that,
Yeah.
because that's part of our show. We love Jesus on this show.
Yes, I do
And
too.
yes, and I know you do, to do what you've done. So kind of tell us how did this get, so I was reading a little bit
Mhm.
about you.
Mhm.
And it's like you got started after COVID.
Yeah, during COVID.
Oh, during COVID.
In the
Okay.
worst part of COVID, when we were washing our
Really?
groceries off, remember?
Isn't that crazy?
When they'd deliver your groceries and then you'd wash all the bags off and
That
everything.
was so nuts.
And so I was on my way to the grocery store actually and going up Essen Lane where Jefferson and Essen, there's a red light there, a long, long red light and a very long median. And I looked to my left and I saw just the filth because not many cars were on the street during COVID. So you could see all the garbage and the filth and the weeds 5 feet tall and the styrofoam, beer cans, water bottles. All this was just all the way around that median. And my knuckles were turning white. And I said, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna ask some friends if they would come out and meet me, and I'll clean this up on a Saturday morning. And we're not supposed to even be talking to one another, but 6 feet apart and stuff. But I said, I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. And so I did. I put some social media out and said, I'm gonna be here if anybody wants to help do this. Well, I didn't think anybody would come. And so I'm standing on the median pulling up weeds. I got there 30 minutes early because I thought, I need to get there early and I'm pulling weeds up and I have gray hair and I'm old and there's a nursing home right across the street. And people were driving up going, "Lady, what are you doing?" I'm on a median that's about
Really?
2 feet wide. And I'm pulling weeds and
What time is this at?
6:30 in the
Oh
morning.
my gosh.
So they thought that I escaped from the nursing home. I said, I'm not a DWI either. I said, I'm sick of looking at this and I'm just sick. And then another car would drive up. They go, "Lady, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm cleaning this filthy city." And I didn't think people were going to come. And then I look over and people are coming in.
No way.
They're coming in to help me. And one guy in a truck, he goes, "Lady, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm cleaning up this filthy city." And he said, well, you can't do that with these little housewife tools. He goes, "I'll be right back." So he came back with his blower and
Really?
edgers. And when we all finished cleaning this up, it looked like a third world country before, and then it looked like a beautiful city when we finished it. And that's where we just said, well, we got to keep doing this. Let's do it again next Saturday. So we started doing it every Saturday.
So it was like a small little group.
Yeah, we had
Uh-huh.
about 15 people, and we said, let's and then they would bring their friends. And then those friends would bring their friends.
And that was during COVID.
It was during COVID.
When everybody was just locked up.
That's right. And we loved every second. I
Of
mean, we didn't
course.
even, and the people that came out, let me tell you about how this is, it's just amazing. If you listen to the news, you're supposed to hate these people, hate, hate. Well, all the people that came, who were they? They were young and old, black and white, Democrats and
I
Republicans.
love that.
They were gay and straight. We had everybody but a transvestite. We
Really?
had everybody.
Everybody.
And we loved
Because everybody
each other.
wants to clean
We
up.
had the same
Goal.
goal.
Yeah.
And we loved our city and we were tired of it. So we just kept going until we decided, hey, let's do it every day. We loved it so much and we
Every
were
day.
getting so much done. That first day that we did our cleanup, we picked up 42 contractor bags of garbage, 42 in one little area. That's not like all over the city. That's how
bad.
much.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
When
and-
y'all first started.
Yeah,
It
so-
was because I feel like it's getting a lot better.
Oh, so
'Cause-
much better.
Yeah, but that's how bad it was.
It was so bad. That's a tiny spot
That's
area.
what I'm saying. That's like a tiny spot. Like, I mean,
Right.
I can't believe that much
Right.
garbage.
So we took pictures of it before and after. We posted it on Facebook and it just went viral. The news team called us out, the newspaper, the magazines, the podcasters. They just went, "How did you do this? And why did you do it?" And so that's how we started out. Then we started doing it every day. And now we do it every day and all day long.
I love it.
It's
And
so somebody in the group
somebody's doing it.
is doing something, even when we're not, and when our 7 to 9 o'clock cleanup in the morning is over with, we are still doing it doesn't matter where we go. If we see litter, we pull our car over. We've got all the equipment in our car to pick it up. If we go to the gas station and there's stuff on the ground, we pick it up. We go out to dinner and we see something in the parking lot, we pick it up.
Yeah.
We just do it.
I love that.
And instead of people go, isn't that degrading? No, it's not, because you're doing something positive and it makes you, it's like an antidepressant.
Oh, 100%, because I can't stand a dirty house, much less, I don't want to look at that. Like
Right.
that's so, but like to take like you said, I think God was giving you that little nudge.
Right.
To
Oh, he
do that.
nudged me for 10 years to do it. I said, this
Yeah.
is ridiculous. The city needs to do this. We're paying
Yeah.
taxes,
Yeah.
you know? But finally, I said,
Thank God you didn't stay with that attitude,
right.
right?
And finally, I said, I'm cleaning it up myself. If I have to do it by myself, I'm going to do it by myself. That's how
I love
that's how
that.
determined I was.
So you were telling me that y'all do graveyards too.
Yeah, we've cleaned up about 2
Which
or
is
3 graveyards.
so amazing to do
Yeah.
that, because some people just either
Yeah.
can't, or
Well,
maybe
they
their family doesn't live here anymore. You just don't
well,
know.
these old graveyards that are private property, they're private property.
Mhm.
And so, but the people that started the graveyards 100 years ago or longer, you know, it- they don't clean them up, and
Maintain 'em.
they can't afford to maintain them, for one thing. I
Yeah,
mean, the tombstones are falling in, that
that's
it's
sad.
just bad, and they're littered so horribly. We've gone in with other groups
Mhm.
too, and to clean up, and if we're by a little graveyard, we've cleaned that one on Old Hammond. We've cleaned it up. Like
Really?
wherever we are, whatever needs doing, we just go ahead and do it. We do what we can do,
No, absolutely.
Mhm.
And I also was reading about, because I kind of read a little bit because I wanted to know, but
Mhm.
a little when you came on.
Okay.
But you're starting in North Baton Rouge to start cleaning up north, which I think is great too. Like clean up all of it.
Yeah.
Like
Well, we started out a big campaign for North Baton Rouge.
I love that.
And when we started our group, we said we're going to do this where we live, work, and play. We had to do that way, because if we left South Baton Rouge and went to North Baton Rouge or Prairieville or Denham Springs or
Mhm.
whatever, even for a couple days to do that,
Get
it
out of
would be
hand.
piecemeal. It would look horrible.
That's
So we
crazy.
have to stay on it, 7 days a week and all day long in order to keep our city looking this good. So what we
So
did
that's
was,
7 days a week that
right,
y'all are doing it.
yeah. So we kicked off North Baton Rouge. We helped kick it off.
I
Okay,
love
we brought
that.
all of our supplies. We got all the people that wanted to come to the North Baton Rouge cleanups, and we started that little kickoff campaign. And then Daryl Hurst and Pat LaDuff
Uh-huh.
live in North Baton Rouge. So it was they were going to try to get people in North Baton Rouge to help. But it's hard to get somebody all day long, every day, answering the phone all day. That's all, and they have jobs too. So it's very
100%.
hard.
It's hard. Yeah.
But let me tell you what's happened. We have an amazing woman. Her name is Liz Nasser. She's one of our volunteers, and her passion is cleaning up North Baton Rouge.
I
She'll
love
go
that.
every day.
Really?
She'll pick up between 4 and as many as 20 bags at a time at any given day. And in these areas that are just so trashed, nobody is doing anything or cleaning it up. So from Pat, a young man named Jamal called me,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, Miss Jennifer, I want to do North Baton Rouge. I said, well, you can join up with Liz. And so now he's
Perfect.
joined up with Liz, and he's on fire
I
about
love
it.
it.
He's so passionate. I gave him his card, his bags, his grabber, his shirt. He calls me every day
No.
to tell me what he did. He's so on fire about it. But that's going to spark
Oh, yeah, it's gonna
that
ignite.
enthusiasm.
Yes,
Is going to ignite a
it is.
flame, and it's going to take a while. The thing that I love
Well,
about
it took a while for y'all here, right? Or not really?
no,
Y'all's just kind of just
no,
went
we were addicted the
the
second we
second
did
y'all did
that.
that. Okay.
We were addicted, like
Yep.
really, like it was like a drug for us.
But the thing is like, too, I think this for me, I think this for anybody, when you go somewhere and it's like, oh wow, the city's so beautiful. You want to live in a place where you don't see
Exactly.
that. And when you do go to a place and it's run down and you see
Crime.
trash and garbage and the yards and the lawn, all the little lawn areas aren't kept up, it
Right.
makes you depressed and sad.
It does.
It does, and you kind of get like, well, I don't want to. Makes you not want to live there.
Well,
Makes you not want to be there. And like Baton
right.
Rouge, part of doing this podcast too, Baton Rouge has gotten such a bad rap for so long. You know what I mean? And it's like we really are a great city. We really are.
Our
Like,
landscape
it's
is
great.
is exquisite. Our natural landscape is magnificent.
Yeah,
Think about it. The big oak trees,
it's
100-year-old
gorgeous.
live oaks with the moss,
I love
the
it. The
azaleas,
history,
the
just
dogwoods,
everything.
the redbud trees, the wisteria. It's magnificent.
It is,
But if
and
there's garbage all around it, you don't even see
no,
it.
you don't. And that's where everybody's head goes is to, oh, it's trashed or
That's
oh, it's
right.
this. And
That's
it's like, oh,
right.
look how yucky that is. It's just like New Orleans, you hear that. It's like, oh my God, the architecture, all the beautiful stuff in New Orleans, but
Right.
everybody focuses on all and I like to focus on the positive.
Right.
I like to think of the five positive things and not worry about the
Right.
yucky stuff.
Well,
But like,
we do.
yeah.
My group, we think positive because if we didn't, we wouldn't be here 5 years later.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
And everything I wanted to happen for the city is happening because we have gotten both mayors on board, both chiefs of police on board, both
That's huge.
council members on board, and the sheriff is on board. And we are making things happen right now that I was told hell would freeze over before this would ever happen. And I know God is is has a big
Oh, he does.
he does.
He
Because they
does.
said never in a million years, and it is happening in both EBR and St. George and Keep Tigertown Beautiful. And I have help from the Grove. They're
Mhm.
partnered with us. They are a recovery center,
Oh,
and they
wow.
have a full service recovery program that is like the gold standard for helping people that need help.
Wow.
So all of these people at one conference table, when we left, and there's a lot of egos sitting at that table, and we were high-fiving each other, all of us. We were
Love it.
ready to get out there and make a big change in our city and show them that, look what God can do.
It's amazing.
And it's just amazing. I mean, I don't take credit for this at all, but it is
You
a
need
God,
to.
it's a
It
God
is a God
thing.
thing, but like for that, God is working through you for sure. And
Yeah. And look, look at the volunteers he's given me.
I mean, amazing volunteers.
Would do this every day, picking up the filthiest, stinkiest, grossest things. We even found a dead body, machine
Oh my
guns,
gosh.
all that. With
Tell
all
people
of
what you're
that,
finding too, because
oh
wait, I got to
Lord,
tell you, you have is it Sandra Lane? Is it? I can't read that
oh
far.
Sandra
Sandra Lane. I
Lane.
can't see. Okay, put my glasses on. Wendy said hi.
Hey, Wendy and Sandra.
And
Stormy,
Stormy.
Marie, Eric.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Hey guys.
yeah, I wanted you to know people are watching.
Oh,
That
I
love.
love y'all. Thank y'all for following
Yes,
us
I
and
love that.
keeping up with us. But
Yeah.
it's a story. All those people that are on that are watching are a part of the puzzle of this.
Wendy said, "Let's talk trash."
Yeah, I'm talking trash, girl.
I
I'm
love
the
it.
trashiest woman in town and proud of it.
I love it. I love it. So Dad, why don't you pull up some of the pictures too? Because I can show some of the people, like show people what, and you can kind of tell like the stuff that you're finding. She told me such a beautiful story before you came on. And also I wanted to say it's so weird now that I'm like finding out more about all this. Like I have two friends that like two people that I know. One's, my hairdresser who
Uh-huh.
is, volunteering. And then another friend that, my son went to high school and grammar school and
That's right.
college with their son.
Right, Sue Apshire. Sue, I
Sue.
hope you're listening in.
Oh, so it's, it's such a great thing. But anyway, so Dad, pull up the website some and we can kind of, can you see the pictures some so people can kind
Yeah,
of
I
see?
can see.
This is the Facebook site, and it's got
Right.
tons and tons of pictures.
Yeah, so we probably have 20, 30,000 pictures because every single day we post exactly what we see, what we find, the stories, the adventures.
I love that.
These little bags on the side of the road, they're not very exciting, but we found,
Here's
machine
stuff.
guns, we find bullets, we find drug needles, buckets and buckets of drug needles,
That's
and
so crazy. I
things
saw
like
that
that.
on the like on the site. I went and looked at her Facebook. I'm on your Facebook now, and why didn't I know? Like, I don't know
You must be
why.
busy.
No, I do. I mean, I have my grandkids a lot, but I mean,
That's
I
it.
knew it was, but like, I didn't understand. I don't think, like, and I want you to kind of go into that if you want to. You don't
Mhm.
have to if you don't want to. We shouldn't be giving money and food.
No,
Kind of explain a
absolutely
little bit of
no.
that because
Right. I want to explain that. So the big thing is that people don't understand. And when we say, first and foremost, we want to help every person that is addicted. I had a brother that was addicted and he was murdered. Okay. So
mm,
I know
it hits
addiction.
home.
I know it hits home. And I would love to help every single person that wants help out there. And they need help. They're children of God. We want to love them and show them
100%.
love and get them the help that they need. We have the help that they need. That we have a fabulous program that is working. That they have a great recovery rate. And so, what I want you to understand is when you give money at intersections, there's a difference between people that daddy lost his job or we had a health issue and we lost all of our money, we lost our house. What are we going to do? We need to help those people. They want the help. They want anything they can get because they're desperate to get their lives back. But some people are in addiction so deep in it. They need help so bad. And now we have people that can give them that help. And it's amazing what they are doing. The Grove Recovery Center is doing an amazing job. If I find people on the street that are ready for recovery and they've hit rock bottom, and I call the recovery, I call Trevor with the Grove, he'll come in an hour.
And pick them up.
I'll feed them, make sure they have food. I'll listen to their story for that hour, hold their hands, cry with them,
Oh,
whatever we need to do, right, to make them feel safe and like they can trust us. And then Trevor will get there. And once he gets there, he is like an angel with these people. He knows he's been in recovery too. So he can speak their language and he takes them in and the next thing you know I'm getting a video of them or I'm getting
I
a
love
a
that.
love note from them and
Oh, look, my dad pulled it up.
yeah.
The recovery. He's pulling it up.
Yes,
That's
yes.
great.
And look, it's
The
amazing.
the Grove. I'm sorry.
It's the old River City Parish College. So
Oh,
it's a
really?
beautiful facility
Wow.
and
Yeah.
they have
Look, it is beautiful.
exactly. So we've partnered with them. They come and do
Really,
their sober living people will come out when I need 100 people to clean up Segan from end to end. 100 of their sober living people
really,
will come and work like animals. And
really.
we picked up 153 contractor bags of garbage, a mountain that we left
What's Segan?
on Segan and Rieger Road. And when they finished, they thanked me. They couldn't thank me enough. They hugged me, thanked me, Miss Jennifer. Oh, thank you for letting
Really,
us. I'm going, what are you kidding? I said, I need to thank you. Look what you just did. And it gives them a purpose
I love that.
and they love it. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, it makes them feel good
it's
about themselves.
self-esteem, and
Yes.
I feel the Holy Spirit just talking to you right now. I have goosebumps on my arm about it.
I love that. And it's true, but like you were saying, like you don't want to get you're not being mean, and we were talking about that. Don't give them the money, don't give them
No,
the food because that just
offer them
fuels
help.
the offer them help or
Right,
it feeds the addiction. Like they're
right,
gonna probably go buy drugs. They're not gonna
right.
buy, and you said you
That's right.
find all kind of food.
Yeah, there's rotten food all over the ground that people give them, and they
And they
get
just
so much food. We used to fill up 65 contractor bags just underneath the interstate at Segan.
yeah.
They walled all
Yeah,
that in,
that's so
caged it
nice.
all in.
Yeah.
DMTD did that for us,
That's so
and
nice.
now they don't go back there. And so that's been a miracle that's happened.
No, that is a
Just having
miracle.
that not, it was so horrible behind there and the smell, it had rats and drugs,
Really.
needle, all that back there. And these poor souls were living like that. And we need them to push them to get to some of them need to be at rock bottom because it's a solid place to be,
Well, no,
and there's
Emily, yeah.
only where to look is up, is to look up. And so when you give them money at intersections, it's just like giving them a silver tray with whatever kind of drug they want on it and all they want. And so that's not a good thing. It's a good thing to give them the help. If you want to give them money, give money to organizations that can help these people.
Like this organization for the
Right,
Grove you're
right.
working
And
with.
there are other
Okay.
organizations that there's hundreds of organizations that you can give to, but they have to want the recovery. You can't make somebody want it.
Oh no, no, no,
So
no. They have
that's
to want it.
they have
No.
to want it. And we want them to be, you know, taken care of. Some of them get hit by cars and they can't even go to the doctor. They can't go to the hospital because, some of them have felonies and they can't, go. They're afraid of getting arrested. We meet. There's so many situations on that right now, but with the Grove, they can take these people, and if they have mental illness, they can get them to where they need to be. If they have addiction, they can help them with their addiction. A lot of people go through the 28-day program, but they don't have a job, they don't have a home, they don't have anything.
Have
But
nothing.
the Grove offers all that to them. So they go there, they get 24-hour medical care, they get psychological services, they get medical induced detox. So they go to church, they get Jesus.
They find God.
And so all these people, when I ask them, how did you get through this? They'll be helping me clean up the worst areas. And they'll tell me, Miss Jennifer, I used to live in there. And I'll go, you lived in there? I said, how did you break through it and make it to where you are now? And they said, they all tell me Jesus Christ. They all tell me that.
That's the only way.
Yeah. And it's so wonderful to hear them say that. And they look just like you and just a everyday person.
They're fine now.
And they're happy, they're
And that's
happy
good. And that's
people.
and like y'all being like you said you've helped a couple people get off the street.
Yes.
And you were telling me a story about somebody you helped and
Yes.
they wrote you a letter on the
Yes.
website and they didn't even
Yes.
know it was you.
No.
But I mean that's what it's all about, like
Yes.
saving lives too. Because
Yes, it is.
I have a huge compassionate heart towards that kind of stuff. But it is scary. I'm going to tell you, it is
Yes.
scary,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh my gosh, you see the pictures, and it's tons of needles y'all are finding.
Yes.
How do y'all that's scary? What do y'all do to make sure y'all don't get hurt?
Well, for one, people worry about that so much, but
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
we have the
So terrible.
grabber is 3 feet long, 3 feet long,
I picked it up
and
with
we
your
have
hands.
we have
Okay.
gloves on, and
Okay.
we have a big bucket. We just pick it and put it in the bucket like
Okay.
this.
But that's a lot of with the
It
that
it
is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but we love doing that.
No, 100%. But
We love
and
it.
I know that sounds, look at me, it sounds so worried about myself. But
Right.
I was like, that's the one thing that kind of like, oh God, I don't know if I want to pick up the needles, but you're not
Oh,
picking
we
them up.
love them. We
With
love it.
but you use a grabber.
Yeah, we use the grabber
See, but
because
you don't want to get poked.
no, people have told me that they've stepped on a needle and got hepatitis.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
They've stepped on them. And so, our parks, let's just look at our park situation.
Yeah.
These people can go into our parks.
That's true.
So you can't just let your kid out of a car and say, okay, hold on. The kids are anxious to get out. They're running. They might be barefooted or, whatever. So you don't know what they're going to see. So you have to really watch where your kids are going,
So do y'all clean up parks? Are parks one of the places that y'all have had to hit? Or
Well,
not
the
really?
parks have their own cleanup people.
Okay.
But if we walk by a park and there's stuff, we can't help ourselves. We'll just pick it up.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are just it's in our DNA. We just can't help it. So if we see it, and we clean out big ditches, drainage ditches,
That's
and
what I wanted to
all
ask you too, because
all the
I've seen in the
drains.
news, like y'all have like fixed drainage just by cleaning.
Yes, so a lot of the drains are so clogged up with soot and they're like cement, and we just clean all that out of the drains, and we open these drains up, and we go in ditches and we pull out like rolls of carpet and gigantic,
Rolls of carpet.
30-foot signs that are in a ditch, and just the most awful stuff. Grocery carts. We picked up probably, at least 1,000 grocery carts that they take, put all their stuff in it.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
when they're finished with it, they throw it in a ditch or they just leave it on the road. You see the grocery carts just full of stuff. We picked up 187 carts off of Airline Highway
No way.
that came from Walmart and Albertsons, the stores that were around
Yeah.
there. And, we're all 60 to 90 years old, and we have a train that's like, I don't know how many feet long, it seems like 500 feet long, pushing a train of grocery carts in the July sun, and a bunch of old people doing this. We're like, get, get, get. And so then we pushed it into the Walmart parking lot, and I went and talked to the manager, and I said, I brought back 187 of your carts back.
I bet you he was like,
She just went,
"Oh, yeah.
what, for true? I said, for true. So we left all those carts there. And
Oh my
then the
gosh.
manager of the Walmart, the director, district manager, called me, and he said, I live in California, and I heard about what I said, how did you know? He said, I saw it on the news. He said,
Really?
just call us when you see these carts out, and we'll come pick them up.
No
So,
way.
so
People, everybody, it's contagious.
yeah, everybody
is.
is doing something. I
I
mean,
know. I
you know,
mean,
some of the best stories are just, we don't ask people for donations, but we get everything we need. It's just
it's a
been
God
amazing. It's a
thing.
God thing.
It is.
So we have a van, we
So
have a
you've
truck,
you've
we have a trailer.
never asked.
No,
And
we
everything has always come to you.
I asked if somebody had an old jalopy truck that they wanted to sell. And then I had two people, saying, I have a truck for you. And the other person says, well, I have a truck for
So
you. I
generous.
have a van. I have the Rotary Club got a trailer for us with a
Really?
porta potty on it.
No way.
Yeah. And RJ
Wow.
McGimsey with Premier Roofing,
Uh-huh.
he and I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even know him, but he sends me an instant message because I guess he could see that I'm up. He's up, and he goes, "I have this equipment I want to give you." And I said, "What is it?" He said, "It's it's a thing that compacts trash. You just hook it onto your truck or trailer." I said, "That's the problem. I don't have a truck or a trailer in my car. I can't even put a pencil in my car because I have all these supplies in it." And he invited me over to see his building that he was renovating, and he called his secretary and he says, "Go show Miss Jennifer this van." And I get there, and she said, "Do you like it?" And I said, "Well, oh, I love it, but we can't afford to buy a van. It's great."
Yeah.
And he sent a text back saying, donate the truck to Miss Jennifer
Oh
with
my
Keep Tigertown
gosh.
Beautiful, and have the logo put on it. And
Really?
when they gave it back to us after the logo, it was just filled with boxes of contractor bags, grabbers,
So
parts,
nice.
everything we needed. Yes. And he also donated our truck to us. And so it's just the outpouring of our community.
So many good people.
So many, you just don't realize it.
Yeah. Well, because you never hear, because that's the thing. You like when you watch the news or you watch or you look on that the
Right.
media, it's always the bad stuff, and I can't stand that.
Oh, I
I don't
know.
want to hear, like, if they talked, there's probably more good things that happen. It's just kind of like when you're in school
Right.
and the whole class gets in trouble
Right.
because of the three kids.
Right.
It's usually more people are good,
Right.
but it's always, and like for some reason, the media, everything likes to hyper focus
Right.
on all the negative. And I
Right.
don't like that.
But we have
No.
so many
And y'all have so many positive. I mean, like
it's
somebody donating all that, that's crazy.
and a warehouse to us, a warehouse
Really?
space to us. And that's a story that I would love to tell you.
Please.
Well, we had our warehouse space donated to us by one of our volunteers, her brother, Keith DeSell. He donated that for a year for us. Well, the year was getting ready to come in. It was going to expire, and one of my volunteers says, Miss Jennifer, what are we going to do? Our warehouse space is about to expire in about a week. I said, oh, I'm just going to go home and pray about it. I'll let you know tomorrow. And she kind of rolled her eyes in her head. She goes, oh, there she goes again. So then the next day we're walking side by side and my cell phone rings and I put it on speakerphone because I'm pulling my card and I got a grabber in my other hand. And so a friend of mine called and he said, Jennifer, this is Michael Huey with Wilson Warehouse. He said, I have a check for you for $2,500. I went, what? I said, I prayed about this last night. Oh my
Oh my
God,
God.
Michael. I said, I don't need the whole 25, but if you'll just pay the warehouse, it's about $2,000. He goes, where is it? I said, well, it's right across the street from Walgreens on Essen. He goes, Jennifer, I'm at Walgreens on Essen
No
right now. He
way.
said, let me sprint across the street and take care of this for you. He went across the street. And next thing you know, I had a text, and the lady behind the counter has a paid in full for our warehouse for another year.
And you,
And I could
that's,
tell 1,000 stories like this, but
it's
that
just,
one is just, and my friend looked at me, she goes, oh my God, I'm starting to believe it. I said, believe it, because every day something amazing happens. I'm telling you, it's just,
I love you. You're just like the best guest. I love
oh,
stories.
but
These are like, you need to hear this. Like,
it,
it's
people
great.
need to hear
No,
this.
you do need to hear this because it's true. And
Right.
nobody ever says those things. And,
Uh-huh.
I had a mom that was like that. My mom would all, remember that, Dad? Like, if something would happen,
Yep.
my mom's like, well, just pray about it. And I would be like, oh
Right.
my gosh, like,
People don't realize the
yeah,
power.
the
You hear
power.
it.
And you do. And it's like, okay, and you have to pray. But like, if you're never taught that, I guess you don't know. But it
Right.
does work. It
R-
really does. And
Absolutely.
speaking positive things and
And
saying
gratitude. Gratitude.
gratitude and all those things. And I mean, look what you've done. I mean, what, in 5 years, 6 years?
It'll be 5 years in January.
In January is
It'll
when you
be
started
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. And I
Yeah.
mean, and I'm going to tell you, just me personally, you notice the difference. I notice the
Yeah.
difference.
People
And
tell me all the time.
it looks so good. I
Mhm.
mean, you see the garbage cans, all over. I mean,
Mhm.
it just, you take pride in your community,
Oh,
I mean,
we're so excited about it. We can't
mhm.
wait to wake up. Can you imagine at 5 o'clock in the morning?
I know. I need to join
Can't
your
wait.
your 3 o'clock club.
Right.
I'm
Right.
up at 3 in the morning.
Right. You can
Listen,
come. You can come.
I'm an early bird.
Oh yeah, we are too. I'm ready to get out there, and my crew literally is sent from heaven. These people are so supportive
I
of
love it.
me. People, we didn't. They just keep coming every day. I look out, and I always feel like, well, maybe they won't come, or maybe they're going to get tired of it. And no,
You
they
just
they
get more.
keep coming, and they're so involved, and they're just. It's so amazing to see you know, how you can just even if you cleaned up for 5 minutes, it makes a
No,
tremendous
no,
difference.
absolutely it does.
Yeah.
So do you know, so like, is there a website that people can go to like
Join
donate, join,
join or
donate, whatever
donate.
you
Yeah.
want to do? Because do you have to join? Like, if you want to go pick up trash, do you have to like join and let people know they
So
send you?
that's the thing. We don't call it joining.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to come and pick up litter with us
Hmm.
and be a part of the crew for as long or as little as you want to be,
Hmm.
we say that because life is so hard
It
because
is.
obligations. Just think of all the obligations you have. Like I don't want another obligation. If I don't want to go pick up litter, I don't want people to be disappointed in me, right? We don't
Yes.
have any rules. The only
I
rule
love
is
this
is
even more.
the only rule we have is bring your sense of humor and some shoes that can get muddy in your gloves and your own personal water bottle because we don't want more water bottles everywhere.
Absolutely.
But that's all we do. So every Sunday night we post our Facebook on our Facebook page our
Okay.
calendar for the entire week.
Okay.
And it's on there. All
It's
you
on the
have to do is
Facebook.
show up. You don't even have to call or sign up.
Nothing. You just show up to where
Mm-mm.
y'all are going to be, and you have
Right.
stuff. And then, like, if you want to donate, say, garbage bags or
Right. We have a
or just
wish list, an Amazon
okay.
wish list.
Oh, you do have an
We
Amazon
do
wish
have
list.
that. And if
Okay,
you
that's
want to send us a
a
check, it's
check.
on our Facebook
Okay.
page where to send a check to.
No, that's good to
Our
know.
PayPal, we have a PayPal, but we never say donate to us. We need money. We never do it.
And that's how
But
it
it just keeps
it keeps
it
coming to y'all.
comes exactly what we need. Like when we need it, somebody will just step up and say, "Hey, I've got this for you."
Yeah.
And some people will send money and it's anonymous. We
Don't even know who did it.
don't even know who did it.
Yeah. I mean, that's amazing.
It's a It's
because
just
everybody appreciates it. Because I know I do. I mean, because Segan, gosh, Segan has been such a bad problem.
it
I mean,
really
I know
is.
colleges too.
Yeah,
But Segan was horrible at one
right,
time, and it was like I don't even like sometimes want to go even shopping over there
right. It can
because
be
I'm
scary.
super scared over
Right,
there, and I told you I've
right.
had a bad experience over there, so it's like it's kind of scary over there, but it's cleaner now, so you don't get
Well, it's
that.
cleaner, and we
And
have
it
sheriff's patrol at the
Yes,
exit
you
ramp.
do see that. So
And
you
panhandling is against the law. It's
okay,
against the law.
so it is against the law.
It is against the law.
Don't see
They're
me
not
doing that.
supposed to be there. So if you drive around Segan now, you don't see any of that going on.
No, and that makes you feel better,
Yes,
and that's
yes.
because of y'all.
Right.
You started this. Excuse me, you starting this. So I mean, that's great. Well, Dad, I wanted to ask you. I know you're coughing over there. You okay?
I'm still
Are
alive.
you still alive? So, do you have any questions that you want to ask? Because I've been just chit chatting over here. I think we could talk all
We
day.
could, oh my God, we could have a slumber party.
It would be so fun if it
Right.
gets up to 3 and then go
Right.
work.
It's true. That's right. I'll hand you a grabber and say, come on.
Come on, let's go.
Well, no, I didn't have any questions, but I had a couple of thoughts listening to everything that Jennifer has shared. And of course, one of the things is there's this broken windows theory
Uh-huh.
that people speak about, and it basically says that if we leave a lot of ugly looking damaged property around, then it actually increases the criminal
It
activity.
does,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So by just cleaning up and restoring the landscape and all of our facilities, we're helping to actually bring down crime.
Yes.
Your volunteers.
But if
Absolutely.
I was a criminal, I wouldn't go in a posh neighborhood where everybody is watching.
No, I
I'd
wouldn't
go in
either.
the filthiest part of town, and I would just dwell in all that.
Well, yeah, because you wouldn't get
That's
noticed.
right, because nobody cares. They go, look, nobody cares over here,
Yeah, like
you
you
know?
get away with all kind of stuff.
But the cool thing is that once we go out, you can see people leaving their storefronts and with their grabbers, with brooms, and
Really?
yeah, you could see. We never saw this before, and now we see it all the time. And so when we see people doing that, we take pictures of them and we put it on Facebook and we go, "This is Mr. So and so. He works for this, and look how beautiful his parking lot is."
Love that.
So it encourages other businesses to clean up their
And
act.
people see a clean
Right,
business, and people
right.
like I won't go. Like for the longest time, I wouldn't go to Target. Like I would just shop online and all that because I was
Uh-huh.
like I had a bad experience, and I was like, I'm never going back to Target.
Right.
Well, I went to Target the other day because
Uh-huh.
it's like cleaner and I feel
Right,
safer,
right.
and like so now I'm going back to Target.
Good.
Because
That's
it is.
great. That's what we want. We
Yeah,
want our city back.
you
That's
want
why
it back.
we've been
You know,
doing this.
absolutely. And it's like, I used to tell my daughters that, like, don't go to Target because we
Right.
were like so scared. But now it's like, okay, we can go. But you still
Right.
have to be careful
You
because they
still
have
have to
those
be careful.
hotels over there. That's a
Yes.
whole mess.
That's on our prayer list.
That's on the prayer list. So let me know because I pray all the time.
Pray
I say
about
my
those.
rosary every
Yes.
morning.
Yes. Pray about those all of that whole situation over there with those hotels and all.
That
And
needs to go.
it needs to go.
That
It's just a breeding ground for all kinds of bad stuff, and
it's not
and
good.
bad stuff has happened in there. And
Really.
we just we've come so far, and I know that this all just didn't just happen this way. That God has a plan in all of this.
100%.
And so we want to help those people that are addicted. We want to help them so bad, but the ones that are bad actors, they need to be in jail. A lot of the people that we're picking up right now have felonies, like 9 felonies, 3 felonies, and we're picking these people up. We're catching them because they're panhandling.
That's good.
Right. You know that, I mean, high human aspiration is to create beauty, but from what you've been sharing with us, it's obvious that another high human aspiration is restoring beauty
Yes,
where
yes,
it once was, which is what
yes.
you guys are doing.
Yeah, we've picked up almost 8,000 litter on a stick signs all over the city. So a lot of people go, I notice how clean the city looks. It looks so good.
It
It's
does.
really looking good. I said, did you notice that all the signs are off the telephone poles and on the corners where they just plaster all these people's businesses
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
over that? We are
That is gone.
as soon as they put it out, we're picking them up.
Good.
So we're almost at 8,000 signs. And
8,000.
that's not even in a year. And I think it's deterring the people that are putting these signs out because that's illegal. It's illegal to do that. Now, if you have a real estate sign and you're going to have an open house and then after the open house you pick it up,
Absolutely.
or
Yeah.
a directional sign for an event or something, we don't,
Yeah.
or if it's a political
And then
sign, we
you
leave
pick it up.
what's
Yeah.
legal, we leave there, and what's illegal, we take away. But just doing the sign thing, we have a volunteer in our group. Her name is Linda, and she's phenomenal. She's got a stick, a pole that pops those ones that are way up in the
Oh,
air,
really?
and she is addicted to that. See what happens? God puts it in your DNA now. I mean, she can't see a sign, but she'll jump out of her car.
Really?
Yeah,
I
and,
love
and we
this.
all of us do. We pick up signs all over the place, and that has really made a huge difference in the landscape of our city.
Oh, it has. I mean, it's just amazing to see. Dad, don't you notice it too?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's and I love that, and I want to get involved too now
Yeah,
that
you
I yeah
have to
I have
now.
to. I have to. It'll be so fun.
You're gonna love it. I promise.
You know,
It's addictive.
because and the other thing is, I love to clean. I like.
Oh, girl, come on over.
I
We
am.
need you.
Well, no, I love to clean. It's a weird. I mean, even my daughter teaches religion at her school, and I like. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna bring the mop and the bucket, and I'll like get a new. I got a new mop for my house, of
Oh, I
course,
know
but
you're thrilled.
the old mop, and I was like mopping the classroom, wiping the
Right,
walls down,
right.
and
Doesn't it make you feel better
you
when you
did.
do it?
And I
So it
was,
does something to your soul after it takes really within an hour, we've totally changed the whole landscape of the whole area
absolutely.
with all those volunteers. And you look back and you just, you, cry, I'm like, look at this. I don't want to leave right now. I just want to soak this in.
You
I
want to
just want
soak
to
it, yeah,
take it in. I want to soak it in. I just look how beautiful our
yeah.
city is.
It is, and that's the one thing I do like about like when you pick up and clean, instant gratification.
Yes, it's instant.
It's instant
And,
gratification. It's
and
like,
guess what
yeah,
else? You don't have to have a college degree.
no,
You don't have to have permission.
no,
All you have to have is a grabber and a bag. You don't have to be educated on it.
and a good
And a
attitude.
great attitude, and if you've got a good sense of humor, then you're
Oh,
our people.
yes, I have a
Because
great sense of humor.
because
Yes.
think about what you get. You get great exercise. You get vitamin D, which everybody's deficient in.
Oh,
You
yes.
get endorphins. We need that. You laugh,
Make
which is
friends.
make
too.
friends.
Yeah,
And then, we love being together, our group.
I love
We've been
that.
invited to so many things. We've won like 15 awards, 2 national awards.
My goodness.
Yeah. Every day I wake up and I think, Lord, what's going to happen today? What is going to
Well,
happen?
you're doing so much good. There's
It's
so much, yeah, and there's and like you said, even if you help, I think if you just even help just one person,
exactly
it doesn't matter. Like just one person you help, or run off, 10 bad people, like who
right.
are just like
That are
not.
wreaking havoc.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I'm sure you see that side of it too.
Yes, we do. We
That
do.
it's
Yes,
probably you find crazy stuff, and
we do.
yeah, so
We found a dead body and we were able to help. Um, that's an amazing story. I don't know if we have time right
yeah,
now.
tell us, yeah, tell us
Okay,
the story.
so we were cleaning up a park on South Harrel's Ferry. It was a brick park. And one of my volunteers said, Jennifer, there's a man over there and I don't think he's sleeping. And I'm too scared to go look. And I said, ooh, let me go look and see what's going on. So I ran over there and sure enough, he is dead as a
No.
dead. And I took a bunch of pictures and I said, let's call the police. The police came out and they made it look like he was dumped there, but they made it look like it was a gang thing because um, I don't know how to say this without being, you know, it was a dice that they put on your body in a certain part of your body. And if it has a 6 or an 8 on the dice, when you look down on it, it means it's a retaliation from a gang.
I did not know
So,
that.
so that was what was going on. When the police picked up the guy, we found out that he was a family member of a of the hierarchy in the police department. His family was hierarchy in the police department, the guy that was killed. And the woman, his girlfriend, killed him. And the family felt like that woman had killed him because she was also killed another man, but they couldn't get her because she was
Oh my
they didn't
gosh.
have enough evidence. But when they went to her, she admitted it. So that's how we found out she admitted the murder, the previous murder, and the murder
Wow.
for this guy. So it's just, see, those kind of things have just
That's so crazy.
Mhm.
That is so crazy. And that you know about all that stuff. So you're so educated with all this
Yeah.
stuff now.
And then we had another when we found the machine gun that was loaded. All the guns we found, 6 of them were loaded. One of my volunteers is 76 years old, and she's just looks like a little Southern belle. She's as big as my little finger. And she texts me and she goes, "Miss Jennifer," she goes, "Did you see my text?" And I go, "Well, no, I'm in the middle of the intersection. I can't hear anything." She goes, "Look at your text." And there's a machine gun. I said, "Oh my God, is that a machine gun?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "Well, you found it?" "Yes, yeah." I said, "Well, what'd you do?" "It's in my cart." Like it's nothing. I said, "Oh my God." It was Janice from my group. I said, "Janice, well, what are you going to do?" "I'm going to bring it to the police station." I said, "Well, come over here where we're parked. There's 2 sheriff's deputies." So she brings it
A
and she
machine
pops her
gun.
trunk. The trunk pops open. All the guys are standing around and they keep talking down. We're all looking in the trunk. And guess what? It was a machine gun loaded, but the magazine was put in backwards. So all the guys started cracking up. Well, no wonder they didn't know that the magazine was back, and they probably just threw it out the window because it was on the top of the interstate.
Oh my gosh.
So I mean that
Guys,
story.
wild.
Oh, you wouldn't believe the things we find.
Well,
It's
before
just
we go, wait,
insane.
before we go, tell me the wildest or craziest thing that you have ever found that nobody would, I mean, I guess,
And that you can say.
that you can say.
Oh, I wish I could tell you what I can't say because it's my favorite thing.
Oh
I can't
no.
talk about that
Oh no.
because kids could probably hear it, right?
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm just trying to think. Well, I think one of my favorite things was the machine gun and the
That is
dead body. I mean,
that. I
how
mean,
can I trump
but
that?
I mean, the dead body's the best. Like that's the craziest thing. But the machine gun's pretty.
It's pretty good
Hey,
top too.
It's the fact that y'all have find like guns.
We
Like
Yeah.
found,
people just
yeah,
throw
loaded
guns out.
guns.
That's
Yeah, we
crazy.
found them.
Like
One
what are
was in a
people
chain
doing?
link fence in front of the Holiday Inn, and we called the police about that. And another woman that's 77 years old, she found that gun. And she calls me up, "Jennifer, I found a gun." I said,
Okay.
"Goody." I said, "Let me call the police." And you should see her. She's gorgeous. Her name is Jane Dunlap.
Uh,
And she with her little she's there she is, with holding the gun, she's got the gun. She's posing and I have pictures of her. It's hysterical.
well, you have fun though.
Oh, do we have
That's what I love,
fun?
like talking to you about this. You make, but you have such a great
Oh,
personality.
thank
You
you.
really do, and you have such a loving spirit
Oh, thank
about
you.
you. And I mean, everything that Michelle said about you was right. She
Mhm.
just
Thank you.
adores her aunt,
Thank
and
you. She's so sweet.
she loves you. She thinks the world of you.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
well, she's a sweet girl.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna wrap this up. But I really do appreciate you coming.
All
All
right.
right.
Sure do.
Well,
I,
y'all, you know what? I've got a grabber with your name on it.
I you ought to do
Don't
it.
be scared. I promise you'll love it.
I know, because yeah, I would love it because I love to clean. Because I would,
Oh,
as long as I have a grabber, I just can't be. I was just like, are they? There's
everybody gets a grabber
because
in a
go.
cart.
yeah, in
A
a cart
cart.
because I can't touch
You don't even
anything.
have to bend over. You just reach it and
You just
throw it in throw it right in a
and
big bucket.
I would be getting on with my ADHD. I'd be
There
like
you
grabbing
go.
it.
You'd be
An
grabbing.
OCD.
It would be all of
That.
that.
Yes.
It would be like, just let me do this.
We always say, if you have ADD or OCD, we need you.
Dad, I found it finally.
There you go. There you go.
And guess what? We've got all these old
Perfect
people
outlet.
in my group, and I'll say, "All right, are y'all ready? Did you take your boost? Did you put your diaper on?
Yeah.
You took your Geritol?
There you go.
Grab your brother. Let's go onward."
Love it. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for coming
You're
down.
Thank you,
welcome.
Jennifer, so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're welcome. It was a pleasure being on your show.
I know. Oh, so well, Dad, we have to. I guess we're taking what 2 weeks off because you have a workshop.
Got a couple of weeks off, and then on the 10th of September, we have Matthew Fife coming in.
Yes, we have Matthew.
Matthew's an artist and an entrepreneur in charge of
Some
soap,
he's
soapbox.
Southern Soapbox. He
Ooh.
does that. I mean, makes all these organic soaps and everything.
It's going to be cool.
It is going to be cool,
Ooh, I
but
hope he'll bring you some soap.
he will. I know he will. I'll send you some. I will send you some soap. But also, Dad, before we leave, I just want to ask everybody to pray for our family right now. We have a little something going on, but just everybody pray for our family. Yeah, keep us in our keep us in y'all's prayers, please. But thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good night,
It's been a
everybody. We'll see you in 3
Thanks.
weeks.
Yep, 3 weeks, and then we'll get going.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.